politics of this pandemic. Overnight, Congress temporarily staved off a government shutdown by passing a short-term spending bill that gives them 2 more days to negotiate an economic relief package for people impacted by the pandemic. The well-being of millions of Americans hang in the balance here. So let's go to ABC's Rachel Scott, who's right there in Washington, D.C., covering this. Rachel, good morning to you.
Dan, good morning. It was down to the wire. Congress averting that government shutdown, but this is just a quick fix. It simply buys lawmakers the weekend to try and hash out details on a coronavirus stimulus package before aid runs out for millions of Americans at the end of the year.
With just hours before a government shutdown, Congress scrambling to fund the government for 2 more days. The bill landing on the president's desk before the midnight deadline. But the fight on Capitol Hill is far from over.
We cannot turn our backs on this suffering.
I voted for the $2.2 trillion CARES Act, but I also am concerned about our children's future.
That measure only a temporary fix, giving lawmakers another 48 hours to try and finalize a COVID relief package. Earlier in the day, Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell signaled a deal was close.
A bipartisan, bicameral framework for a major rescue package is very close at hand.
But optimism quickly faded.
What's going on is Washington is at its worst.
Lawmakers are still at odds over a roughly $900 billion relief package. It would include $600 in direct payments for millions of Americans, plus $300 weekly federal unemployment benefits.
Congressman Jim Clyburn telling me lawmakers are determined to get a deal done. What is the holdup, and will that relief get to Americans who desperately need it?
We are not going home until we pass some legislation that will give relief to the American people. That I know.
But as talks drag on, struggling Americans are waiting for help.
I can't shut down this weekend because I have rent to pay. I have to pay my employees.
I go from a double income household to a single income. My mom isn't working. I'm the only one working because my mom has to stay home with my daughter for online schooling.
Another 885,000 people filed for unemployment just last week. Across the country, lines at food banks stretching for miles.
We can always buy fruits and vegetables to supplement it, but meat's expensive, and with 2 kids at home, it's really important to have this food.
And time is running out. Congress now working through the weekend to try and reach a deal. It comes as leaders on both sides of the aisle are trying to build confidence around the vaccine. Over the last 24 hours, we've seen Vice President Mike Pence, Speaker of the House Nancy Pelosi, and Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell all receive their vaccinations. President-elect Joe Biden is scheduled to receive his on Monday. Whit?
And so many Americans still desperate for that relief. Rachel Scott for us, thank you so much.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.